Hey everyone, welcome to today's practice. My name is Bridie and we're going to begin down on our backs. Just stretching legs out long, arms down by your side palms facing up. Just touching base with your breath here first to begin. Just observing the expansion and contraction of your lungs. The breath draws in, the lungs expand. The breath draws out, the lungs contract. Just focusing your awareness on this process for a few more breaths. Notice if the body feels more comfortable for you today in that process of expansion. Maybe in that process of contraction. Maybe that feeling reflects your energy. Maybe you feel like staying a little more contracted today, turning inwards. If it feels nicer to breathe deep, inhale and expand, maybe your energy is more open to that expansion, turning outwards. And on your next inhale, starting to reach both of your arms up and overhead. We're finding our crescent moon stretch, walking both of the feet to the bottom right edge corner of the mat, coming to cross the right ankle on top of left, then both hands come to the top right corner, finding a banana shape or a crescent moon shape with the side waist. You can gaze over the left armpit here, or maybe just keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. And observing a little deeper the left lung expanding and contracting here. Feeling the expansion deepen, the stretch. And on your next exhale, releasing back through center, taking that pose to the other side. So both feet to the bottom left corner of the mat, both arms to the top left, and we can cross the left ankle over the right to anchor the foot. This time feeling into the expansion and contraction of the right lung. And coming to release back through center. Realigning the body down the center of your mat. Find a big stretch again. Interlace the fingers, send the palms behind, point out through the toes. And as you exhale, hugging the right knee in towards your chest, giving it a nice tight squeeze to the chest. Just drawing circles with the right toes, warming up through the ankle, moving in one direction and back the opposite way. And taking those circles into the hip joint by circling with the right knee. And finding a flex through the left toes, left ankle. And again, going in the opposite direction. And finding our half happy baby pose here, bringing the left hand to the left hip just to help keep the hip grounded. Right hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Sole of the foot up towards the ceiling, drawing the right shoulder back in towards the mat. Drawing the right knee outside the right hip cage. Rib cage, hip cage. And taking a full breath into the belly. And as we exhale, supine twist left hand to the right knee, crossing that over the body, reaching the right fingertips out long. Maybe we gaze to the right hand. Drawing the right hip down towards the left foot, more length through the side waist. And releasing back onto your spine. Right knee in towards the chest. Bending into the left knee, ground the left foot. As you inhale, send the right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep drawing the toes back in towards the face. Navel to the spine. Find one more breath in. As though you're trying to press your footprint up to the ceiling, all the muscles are switched on. And as you exhale, coming to float and hover the right leg just off of the mat. Inhale, sending the sole of the foot back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, float and hover the leg long. One more. Inhale, right leg extends high. Exhale, float and hover the leg long. Hold here for a breath in. Then releasing the right leg all the way down to the mat, drawing the left knee in towards the chest. Again, we roll out through the left ankle this time. And reversing the circles. And drawing circles with the left knee, starting to open up through the hip joint. And half happy baby, right hand to the right hip, grabbing the outer edge of the left foot, starting to draw the knee outside of the rib cage, flexing through both of the ankles. And softening that left shoulder back and down into the mat. Finding our last deep breath into belly here. And crossing left knee over the body to the right, supine twist, left arm extends out long. And drawing left hip down towards the right foot, long through the side of the waist. Releasing back onto the spine on your out breath. Hugging the left knee into chest, bending into the right knee, ground the right foot, align the pelvis. On your breath in, send the sole of the left foot up towards the ceiling, arms come down by your side. Starting to activate through your core, then really pressing out through the sole of your foot, again finding that footprint on the ceiling. Taking a breath in. And as you exhale, come to hover and float left leg from the mat. Inhale, sole of the foot rises to the ceiling. Exhale, hovering left leg long. One more. Inhale, rise. And exhale, come to hover the left leg just off of the mat. Take a breath in to hold. And releasing the left leg all the way down to the mat, stretching again out through both of the legs, interlace the fingers, send the palms behind. And as you exhale, sweeping the fingertips across the ceiling, slow body roll, rising up into our seat here. Ground both of the sit bones. Inhale, lift tall. And exhale, release, folding forward. Inhale, rise and lift tall. Exhale, release, folding forward. One more. Inhale, rise and lift. Exhale to fold. Tucking the chin, holding here for 3 breaths. And slowly releasing your bind, rising to your seat, coming to cross over the legs. Sitting up nice and tall, as you inhale, circle the arms high. And exhale, releasing the right hand down to the mat. Take an inhale, reach the left fingertips up and overhead. Pressing down into the left sit bone, big breath into the left lung. And exhale, release, binding left hand to the right knee. As you inhale, twist, reach the right fingertips behind. On the exhale breath, maybe twisting a little deeper, gazing beyond the fingertips. And inhale, reaching right arm up and overhead, coming to bind right hand to the left knee. Inhale as though you're lifting to a cow spine. And exhale, tucking the tail, chin to the chest, cat spine. Inhale, rise, press the heart forward. Exhale, tucking under, press out through the back of the heart. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, tucking under, take a full breath into the back of the body. And exhale, release the bind, circle the arms high, inhale. Exhale, left hand grounds to the mat, big inhale, reach the right fingertips up and overhead. And as you exhale, ground the right sit bone, find one more breath in here to the right lung. Exhale, grounding right hand to the left knee as you twist, lengthen, inhale. And exhale, left fingertips reach behind, gazing, twisting deeper. And circling the left arm high as we inhale, grab a hold of the right knee. Breath in, press through the front of the heart, inhale. And we exhale, push through the back of the heart, tuck the chin to chest. 2 more cycles, inhale, open. And exhale, tucking chin to chest. 1 more, inhale. And exhale to round. Here we hold, big breath into back body. And gently releasing the bind, inhale, circle arms high, palms touch. Exhale, drawing your thumbs down to your heart center. Breathing in here to your heart. Then slow breath out. Releasing into your tabletop, bringing hands underneath the shoulders, knees come underneath the hips. Moving into our downward facing dog from here, tucking the toes under, lift the hips high. Just bringing the feet hip distance apart. Hands are shoulder distance or just a little bit wider. Index fingers facing forward. Fingertips are spread wide as you press forward into the tips, into the knuckles, cupping the palm of the hands. Soft through the elbow joints, heavy through the neck. Letting the head hang. Press the hips high, tail draws down towards the heels. 1 more breath here to hold. Nice long extended exhale. And as you inhale, lift high on the toes, gaze forward between the hands, tiptoeing forward to our forward fold. Here we're finding a bind in our dangle, hands come to the elbows, sending the crown of the head down towards the toes still, just letting the upper body be super heavy, starting to find a gentle sway from side to side. Keeping soft in the knees here, belly to the thighs. And just feel your weight drawing forward into the tops of the feet. And finding your sway over towards the right leg. We're coming to draw up to stand at the outer seam of the right leg as we inhale. So keeping the upper body super heavy as you rise, drawing up the right side of the body. And circling the forearms up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're finding a roll down the outer seam of the left leg, soft into the knees again. All the way down to fold, come through center, taking it back the other way. As you inhale, we draw up the left side of the leg. Forearms come up and overhead. Then exhale, rolling down the right side. Folding forward here, release the fingertips, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. This time body roll through center as you inhale, rising to stand. Softening the shoulders back and down. Circling the arms up and overhead. Interlace the hands and the palms high, full breath in, ground into the feet. Palm tree sway as you exhale, leaning over to the right. Inhale, rise through center. Then exhaling over to the left. Inhale, rise center. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hand, step back to your plank. Shifting your weight forward, inhale. Ground the knees, exhale, lower all the way to belly. Rising to cobra, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale to release. Tuck in the toes, pass through your tabletop hips, draw back towards your heels, and lifting into our downward facing dog. Floating the right leg high, inhale. As you exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. One more, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round, hold for a breath in. Then releasing the right knee down to the center of your mat. As you inhale, we're floating to hover the left leg long behind. Keeping all 5 toes down towards the mat, left hip shines down to the mat. Chin's tucked, reach forward through the crown of the head. And grounding into the left palm as you inhale, we reach the right fingertips forward, thumb towards the ceiling. We can hold here or starting to find a bind, bending into the left knee. Reach the right arm behind, grab a hold of the back foot. Pressing the foot into the hand, lift the toes up towards the ceiling, shoulders stay square to the front of the mat. Navel drawing to the spine, not letting go completely through the belly here. One more breath in, can you lift that foot a little bit higher? And exhale, gently releasing the left leg, re-extend long, inhale. Keeping left leg hovered as you ground the right hand underneath the shoulder. Starting to float the left leg out towards the side, ground the foot. Circling to gate pose, inhale. Then interlacing the fingers at the top, reach the palms high. Exhale, leaning over to the left. Inhale, rise through center. Again, still belly to spine as you exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, rise. We've got 3 sways here. Last one, exhaling to the left. Rise through center, inhale. Exhale, release the right arm underneath the right shoulder. Left fingertips to the ceiling, floating left leg long. Holding here, again, option for a bind, bend into the left knee. Grab a hold of the inner arch of the foot, start to kick foot to hand, press out through the hips. Maybe you come to gaze over the left shoulder. Navel draws the spine. Feeling the expansion through the front of your body, the contraction through the back. And gentle release of the back foot as you inhale. Nice big side body stretch. Ground the left foot. Reach the left fingertips overhead. And exhale, releasing hands back underneath the shoulders. Engage the core to send the left leg long behind. On your exhale, tiger curl, left knee to nose. Inhale, extend, left leg long. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg long. Flexing through the foot, come to tuck the left toes under. We're rising to 3-legged dog as you inhale, right leg extends high. Exhale, right knee to nose. Stepping the right foot through between the hands, left knee lowers, untuck the toes. Low lunge, inhale. Exhale, release, frame the front foot. Tuck the left toes, step forward to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circle arms high, inhale. Palms touch, exhale, thumbs draw to your heart. And circling to sky, inhale. Finding the opposite interlace of your fingers, press out through the palms. This time, palm tree sway to the left, inhale. And exhale through center. Inhale. Exhale through center, take a breath in, press through the palms. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to your plank, draw the weight forward on the in-breath. Ground the knees, exhale, elbows brush past the side body as you lower to belly. Rise into cobra, inhale. Exhale, release. Toes tuck, making your way back to your downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, inhale, left leg rises. Knee to nose, exhale, tiger curl. Inhale, extend, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, holding here, breath in. And softening the left knee down to the center of your mat, hovering right leg parallel to the mat. Again, checking in that core is on, long from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. And starting here to reach the left fingertips forward, thumbs draw towards the ceiling. Full breath here, press out through the fingertips, through the sole of the back foot. Option to hold, or we bend into the right knee, grab a hold of the back foot to bind. Pressing the toes up towards the ceiling. Arching through the spine, trying to keep the shoulders square onto the front of the mat. One more inhale, lift that back foot a little higher. And nice and controlled to release, try not to slingshot through the leg, re-extend arm and leg long. Keeping right leg lifted as you ground the left palm, hovering right leg out to the side, ground the foot, all 5 toes face forward to the front of the mat. Rising to gate pose, circle the arms, inhale. Maintain that opposite interlace, press through the palms, reach high. Exhale, leaning over to the right. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, leaning to the right. Inhale, rise. And exhale to lean. Rising tall, inhale. Exhale, we ground left hand underneath the shoulder. Reach right fingertips, hover the right foot from the mat. Holding here, we take our bind, bend into the right knee. Grab the inner arch of the foot, press through the hips, kick the foot into the hand. Gentle contraction through belly here. Hips pressing forward. And again, controlled as we release the leg long. Big side body stretch, right arm overhead, ground the outer edge of the back foot. Breathing into right lung. And then exhale, hands come underneath the shoulders, strong through the core to support the right leg long behind. 3 tiger curls here, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, find length. Exhaling, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. I think that was 3. Inhale, extend the right leg long. Toes are tucked under. Left leg draws high, 3-legged dog. Then exhale, curling left knee to nose. Step the foot through between the hands. Ground the back knee, untuck the toes. Low lunge, inhale, rise. Exhale, release, frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes under. Step forward to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circling arms high, inhale, palms touch. Thumbs to heart center, exhale. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, vinyasa to downward facing dog. Maybe you come to hold here in stillness or just pedal out through the feet. When you feel ready, starting to soften the knees, finding your child's pose. Big toes touching, knees out wide, hips sink back towards the heels. And coming to walk both of the hands over towards the right. Another big side body stretch. You might come to ground the right hand on top of the left. Then you're really drawing back into the left sit bone. Walking the hands back through center, over to the left. Drawing the right armpit down towards the mat, pulling back with the right sit bone. And releasing back through center. Nice big stretch through the spine, active through the child's pose, lifting the elbows, pressing the fingertips into the mat, drawing the hips all the way back to the toes. Melting the heart down towards the mat as you exhale. One more deep breath in. Full breath out. I'm going to leave you here to end your practice. Maybe starting to move down into Savasana, finding a few moments on your back. Again, my name is Bridie. I thank you for joining me on the Yoga Coast channel. If you enjoyed this class, do let me know. Like, subscribe and share to your friends who you might think would like to join me for some yoga. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is in time for you, whatever the time is for you. Namaste.